remind Maharaj for giving us a wonderful iteration of the life of Bhakti Charu Maharaj. And I want to say that it's a great loss for ISKCON that such a devotee has departed this world. And he has many amazing accomplishments. I think one of the things that he wrote, Ramaya, the executive committee wrote, was that he got up at midnight every day until he translated most of the Prabhupada books into Bengali from English. So that's quite an accomplishment. That's quite an austerity and a great accomplishment that Maharaj did. His ceremonies after his departure are kind of unprecedented in ISKCON. Even when Prabhupada left this world, there were a lot of ceremonies, but not of this nature, not of this scale. And we're talking about ceremonies that are going on in almost every country of the world by thousands of people, not just hundreds, but thousands, and maybe more than that, tens of thousands of people. So it's been a great loss, but at the same time, it's a very sad and very unhappy occasion, but at the same time it's a very glorious occasion because we can see that one of Prabhupada's dearest disciples has ascended from this material world to the spiritual world, and that's a great blessing. And it also goes to show that that even though great souls like Maharaj have departed untimely, of course it's always untimely whenever they depart, but that somehow or other ISKCON is going on, and had this realization when Srila Prabhupada departed this world, that at first I thought, well, there can't be any progress, any ISKCON after Srila Prabhupada, but after Bhakti Charu Maharaj, somehow things are going on, where we're having an assembly, sort of after the fact assembly here, and they're going on all over the world, and it's on the increase. When Maharaj spoke at the 50th anniversary in Sydney, there was an inclination that it was going to continue forever. And in a sense, it is going to continue forever, because when we look back at 50, now it's been 53 or 54 years, we can see that Prabhupada's movement has gone from strength to strength, and it's continuing to do so, and it will continue to do so, even after this great loss. But at the same time, even though there's a continuation of many features of ISKCON after Maharaj's departure, it's necessary for us to create kind of a finality of his life, and it's partially been realized by the wonderful presentation today of Ramaya Swami and by the executive committee's eulogy to him that came over to all of us on the internet. It's unprecedented, and it's a great loss, but at the same time, it's a great occasion for joyfulness. And I think because the movement is known for its singing and dancing, we're able to do that, even though it's a very unhappy occasion. When I grew up in the United States, and whenever there was a funeral, it was a very lugubrious, kind of sad, mournful situation. And I remember when one of my parents died, the casket was opened, and there was something in the organ, a very sad and mournful ballad. And then somehow or other, I managed to move my residence to New Zealand, and I found that the funerals there, I tended to feel, were very much in the opposite way. People spoke about the accomplishments and the good things about the deceased. Right there, and the casket was right in the church sometimes, and it was a very wonderful thing to see that. When I was in the United States, I used to go to the Museum of Modern Art. I was kind of an art you might call aficionado, and there was a funeral, a video of a funeral that was conducted in some part of India. I don't remember where, but it wasn't a very morbid occasion. Everyone was kind of singing and dancing, and the body of the deceased was carried on a palanquin type of thing, on the shoulders of the participants, and they were playing musical instruments. So it's a kind of a joyous occasion, as well as being a very sad occasion. The celebrations that we observe after the departure of a devotee are not all mournful, and there's a kind of an element of joy and happiness even after the departure of such a person. And I had some personal relationship with Maharaj, and I agree with everything that's been said so far, and we'll probably hear a bit more this afternoon. What was said about Maharaj, and he was definitely a great soul. He was definitely a great soul, and showed the way that we have to pattern our lives. I mean, we can pattern our lives after him, and we can learn a lot, as I have done, and all of us have done. And we can see that dedication to Prabhupada is, or to anyone, spiritual master, is what makes life worth living. I think I'll better stop here.
Microphone's dead. Sorry.